Needs to go on the right. Smokes at both top mid and all the way over toward Atrium. Taps and goes quick. Coldzera's quicker. Gets a second as well as the bomb will go down and follows it up. They're all lining up. Coldzera with an ace. A beautiful one as well. And he's elated for good reason. Molotov down and Nico has two more. Don't let him come alive. That's going to be scary. Look at the shot on Taco. He's got Cold walking in next. But Cold! Oh my goodness! Line up the hat trick and pull the rabbit from the hat. It's all done. SK get their fourth. This is what... Punishing. Fallen's got the shot on body. Bomb's gonna go down. It's a 2 versus 3 in the post plant. They can't find Cold. He's playing this out correctly. Spots up Smith, spots up the second as well. And I'm not sure why my mic is going absolutely insane. Hopefully that's not translating over Cold. No. He might do it alone. Oh, is it really happening? It is. Coldzera makes it a cold day in hell for G2.
Molly onto the truck. Doesn't quite make it.
Start to creep their way in here, MIBR. Still a little bit of time to play with. The flashbang, though, from mousesports is good. Gives the info across. Coldzera through the smoke. Absolutely terrorizing mousesports at this point. But Carrigan drops the bomb carrier, to which Coldzera, of course, replies. And he's on for the ace now. 4 kills already for Coldzera. Can he find Rops? Decides not to plant the bomb. But he's going to have to eventually. He can do it safe, biding as much time as he possibly can. And Rops may have missed the one opportunity that he needed, because Coldzera, you don't doubt him in a situation like this, a 1v1, it's his home territory. Coldzera, it's the ace clutch. I cannot believe it.
Confiança ali por cima, enquanto avança também o Coldzera para dar o combate. Vai encontrar ali o Forest, buscou essa eliminação, Fallen segurou o Exist também, e agora é o Coldzera que vai ter que brilhar. Nossa senhora, que eliminações rápidas! Que isso? Pra cima dos jogadores do NiP. E a...
Shot through, finds for with it. Nap's gonna drop down. Good headshot on Taco. Starts to rotate around and catches one in the lane heading outside of the smoke. It was Phelps that they just caught dissolving and made sure that he went down before he reappeared elsewhere as Fallen. He's gonna sit to try and babysit the bomb. It did get planted. Good shot from Hazed. And it's all onto Coldzera. Last year, highest rated player over 2016. He started it off. He's got to get the headshot on the second because they're already on the defuse. No. Oh my goodness, all 3, and it goes 15-1, sick play.
You hate to Zera. A phenomenal talent. Is he going to be up to the task as they line up for him and he goes for the double spray? Immortals are not getting the avenging frag either. This has quickly turned into SK Gaming's round. The bomb also not under control. KNG has been dinked out to 14 and gets finished off, and Coldzera's on a tear. He could be on for the ace. He's going to run out of bullets, whips to his USP, lands a headshot. Coldzera coming up clutch. Now in the hands of mousesports. That looked like it was very close to landing, and I think Fallen even assumed that was the case as well. But after he's missed that shot, that could be the difference maker here in this round. Dennis is spamming up through the bench, leaving Coldzera in a 1-on-4. There's the first. Looking for a second, he connects it. Oh, and he gets a third as well! Surely he's not going to pull this one off. Oh, Coldzera! The man, the myth, the beast! What a play!
Gonna cut off rotations, maybe do a late lurk, and actually he's found a pretty good timing. Oh, wow, Nico just barely misses. There's the response from...
Fallen gets ever closer. Remember, they all had armor and Tech 9s. Well, he's now picked up the MP7 that Skadoodle dropped early on, but he won't get any further than that. He will not get a bomb plant down. Cold's just fighting at this point to try and salvage the round. There's no way plant is in mind. It's all about kills. It's a 1 versus 2. Knows one's close as well based on the nade. Doesn't really have the range. The CZ has the accuracy. Oh, it gets off with Coldzera! What a way to start off! for SK as they tie it 1-1.
The world's gaming, but he does. Fallen finds him, and that'll be the cue to make their way towards the B side.
Such a great start. It's pulled back though. Simple AWP kill, but pushed through the smoke. Nothing's ready for it. He's gonna be ready for box, or is he? Because Cold catches him off again with good accuracy. He's lost Taco. Gives them a man advantage on the Cloud9 side, but Cold is still wreaking havoc. Look at him go! He's got it down to Csgo remaining. Bomb is dropped. They can't get to the site, but Cold doesn't care where they go. He's just gonna put them 6 feet under and make it 6-1.
Instantly sip with a kill on Phelps, and now Cold in the corner. So much trouble. They're trying to see if they can hunt him down. Oh my God! Coldzera! Are you kidding me? Takes both in one shot, and the next one from Taco, dropping to Pre, leaving Cherry now in a 1-on-3.
Chased away, more time being bought here by Astralis. They have no kit, SK Gaming, so they have to move quick. And looking for the headshot, it's fallen. He's not going to find it just yet. Oh, never mind! Finds the one on Glaive, but Device is there to trade, and now it's all on Cold with the AK. There's the one, and the pressure is on Device with only 3 HP. He needs to win this fight, and it's not going to happen. But I think once again, there will not be enough time for the defuse, and SK Gaming.
It's so
It's
damn
not gonna
close.
happen. It's not gonna happen. No way! Come on!
Wow.
If they go into a double overtime situation, still a 2 versus 2. Hits on both. Nitro to find Phelps, all down to Coldzera. 14 HP, but forget that because it is Coldzera, and he is so good in these situations. He tries to get the shot out, he's gonna pinch it in. He's got a leash, low HP as he goes back in with the up, and that is why Cold is the best in the world. And we've got more rounds. Yeah, headset off, bring it on, NA.
Bomb site, which actually looks like it could be effective. Fallen's playing far back. The Molotov will slow him down, gives him the range to take shots with that scout. But now they're going to push up that owl. With his teammate actually down to red, Fallen's in a lot of trouble here.
Yeah, just trying to retreat back into the site. Does a lot of damage there, and Coldzera will knock out the rest of the round.
All right.
Ace for him with the MP9. That feels good.
So not in a lot of
pulling out here, and it's just not going to happen. First round on the board for SK Gaming.
So dirty from Cold.
Yeah, and that's
Use
that
that smoke to his advantage,
smoke front
like the one-way
side.
almost, yeah.
Yeah, so that's a CT smoke that he was.
That's what you were talking about yesterday.
Yeah, yeah. So,
so
whenever
sick.
SK sees execs, they throw that smoke front sight. He's one wing over it from statue. Basically, he can see all these people. They can't see him.
Ah.
Just the cheesiest thing in the game. And yeah, easy hold for SK.
There was seconds on the clock right now, and Edward winning the fight against Taco. Oh no, a missed shot from Coldzera. That doesn't happen very often. He's isolated back here, still getting a kill, but they're just penetrating this chicken hut very quickly. Simple gets one on Fall, and they tried to knife him, but changed his mind halfway through. Coldzera, one more kill, the knives are in. What's happening? Simple! Oh no, that's a huge giveaway. Coldzera with the quad kill instead. Oh my God, and no, Cold was not happy. Do you see that?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't be either.
Just waiting 30 more seconds to have left for that aggression. There it comes. Dima Sig as well as Prison. Great kind of positioning they have right here. Crossfire, perfectionist way. They're baiting out the shot from Fallen, who then doesn't hit. The left-hand side corner, there's one more to go on the no-scope. It's not there, Coldzera. Oh, he rips off that head off kicker, and not just with 8 HP. The ace is...
see it there. Bolts will play Graveyard Stairs beside him, so if you can bait them in with the op shots, I was going to say Bolts is perfectly positioned. He's actually moved. He actually almost got spotted. I think they may have seen him because they're jumping down on top of him already. Cold gets one. He's going to have a lot of problems very fast, and somehow Edward doesn't chase the hole in the wall. Cold gets them all. Bomb goes down, and it's suddenly Zeus 1 versus 3 up in the pick. Go figure.
That was unbelievably good by Coldzera. Can't quite finish it yet, but there it is. The final kill comes in. I was about to say, that position doesn't seem
no anticipation and no intention of doing so.
Oh my goodness, this is so sick. Simple alive as well. Coldzera gets the bomb down. You know he's capable of winning these ones. 2 kills to his name so far. Surely he can't pull this one off map.
He has to consider behind him. He's not even looked yet. They're getting closer and closer. Missed shot! Missed shot! Oh my God! Coldzera! A cold day in hell! And we go more! Simple missed a back turn to his favor.
That's unbelievable.
Even with this. Cold, Fallen, and Stu versus Electronic and Simple. Simple on 41 HP is trying desperately again to fire that op into the site. He'll get a little bit of support from Electronic late. Flash out immediately. Simple wants to go, but he's still wrapping in through Ruin, so that flash is too soon.
Oh, what?
What is that? How creative and how audacious in this round of all rounds. They pull it back. Electronic, they know where Cold is. He's going to step out, but Cold has had enough. It is 21 rounds for SK. What a shot from Simple.
Simple.
And Tarek into the meat grinder. That could be Glock's inbound and an instant gush. They're trying to take down Cold, but he's just gonna pop a couple knocks. Bonding taken, and Nuki to follow suit. Poor guy, never had a chance. They continue on, and Coldzera gives... No, I'm not... Wow.
Okay, an ace.
Finds it. It's all on Cold on the bomb site. We've seen him clutch here before, though.
Exactly. Can he do it once again here for MIBR in such a critical round? Will Mousesports even give him that opportunity as they start to filter their way onto the bomb site all together? They're peeking the wrong angles. Coldzera has a chance now. Two have fallen, and it's on to Frozen. He gets the job done. Coldzera! What is that?
It just looks so easy.
Bomb is not in a good position for him. He knows both of the CTs are close by, but he doesn't have time in this round. He needs to get the bomb down. Smoke will be popped down on the side, and he'll plant behind Silo, but Liquid pushing into him. Coldzera, can he do it? Knows that they're pushing him. There's the first. Coldzera almost has it. He does. What a clutch. MIBR, they needed it. And they got it. Coldzera, the man of ice.
Before the push comes in, that's pretty much the only way that MIBR hold this. And once again, we get the cubby spot. They're checking it. Far, like the right eye peek there from Gate is going to deal with it. The flashbang is absolutely monumental. Cold gets himself 3, and that turns around on his head just like that snap of the fingers, and they are gone. Cold going for the ace here, looking for a good timing for the re-peek there, knows when he's bitten off too much, and he's going to hold back.
Drauf gekommen. Was macht Coldzera? Läuft rein, macht den Bombkill, One-on-One. Schön ausgespielt, letzter Mann Guardian. Der weiß jetzt genau, wo Coldzera ist. Oh, was ein schöner Laufweg. Und läuft hier perfekt und erreicht er nicht damit. Und Cold, der verhängt, aber macht noch zum Schluss. Super ausgespielt von ihm. Schön.
As both of the economies are not the best, especially the SK one. They're all just waiting up in line in front of the site of B. That nade was deep. Puts Coldzera down to 66. 3 players towards the A site. No information gained. They're leaving Ivy open, interestingly enough. Adren and Doja, they need to hold it on their own. Flashbangs, all the grenades, they're all coming in right now. Up on the top, there's another one, the retake. Does it work out this time again? Mo is there to find Fallen, but Coldzera on the double is doing the job he does best. Lost Bolts is getting caught off guard. No, Doja, where's your spray going? This needs to work, and Doja finds it in the end. But Coldzera, he could be the one who clutches it out. He's already onto 4 frags. Only sees to find. He doesn't pull through. Coldzera goes up and takes the height advantage. Does he clutch it though? He does! No, he does! He does it! 15-14. Coldzera has fallen left. And got the first. Dima is out. Kicker not found yet. Tries to go. Oh no, Kicker! You're dying in the process because Coldzera is finding collateral onto that.
They're going to use that to their advantage and read exactly what I just told you, and that they would have likely called for the rotation, but they have to be careful for the fact that Electronic is inside of the pit and he's not peeking. Good Molotov. That's going to force him to do so. Down to 39. He still manages to catch out. He's done better than that. Down goes Bolts. Terrific job. They're going to try and plant it. Zeus goes into the smoke. He tries desperate to get the knife. I suppose no harm, no foul. He stays alive and backs away, and they've got the man advantage still. AK for Cold. He'll play on the steps at Graveyard. Tough position if he's sorted and spotted early on, because keep in mind, we already saw it to his right side. There's a Deagle that was looking his direction. Edwards been found. Cold still has a bit to work with. Flamey's still trying to work his way in. He's gone to the scout instead, and Cold's doing all the peeking. Fallen wants to play off of this. From in pit, he can see the bomb, and he doesn't have the weapon reap, but he wants to play the time. Should it get that far? Cold won't allow it. Ace, by the way, for Cold.
Yeah, well,
Er ist nochmal über lang ganz gut durchgekommen und holt den zweiten Spieler, der unten Richtung Kurz steht. Damit kommt die Bombe durch und die kann auch gelegt werden. Also Teilerfolg für Coldzera. 3 Waffen rausgenommen und die Möglichkeit sogar die Runde nochmal zu klatschen. Aber das Einzige, was Coldzera da bekommen hat, war eine UMP. Er hätte sich eher über den M4 gefreut. Oh, da stehen sie gut in einer Reihe. Coldzera piekt einmal rechts, einmal links. Da sitzt der erste und der zweite! Coldzera!
B, attacker, finding the headshot towards Stu, who got a little over and...
What are you supposed to do, really? I mean, at the end of the day, there's not a lot you can...
MIBR could upset this round.
Most certainly could. That smoke's going to have to be perfect to block off the eyes of Fur. Now he's going to throw a Molotov just around it, and yes, sure enough, he's got a gap to play off of. He needs to dodge the flashbang. He's going to use those to get by. But Gold with 3 digs back to back.
Is being engaged. This draws his attention elsewhere. Now A main is going to push in. They've got so much ground already covered. Here comes Coldzera with the Desert Eagle. He's picked up 2, make it 3, and he's still somehow alive.
Flash not there yet, but did throw a nade just to see if they were up close. 3 players on the other side of it. Probably not the best decision if he were to commit. Does he get back before the smoke fades? He could stay there the whole time. In fact, he'll just add to that. Secondary smoke, keep him in the position. And this time, Fallen will call for Cold to get away. There's not another smoke they can put there, so he gets back to the cubby instead. Nades will go immediately by him, and the fact that he spotted 2 nades confirms that there's 2 there. And I almost feel sorry for what Cold's gonna do, because they had no idea he was in the corner. He steps back out, and he absolutely takes the round away. And likely the series, Cold on 4. He's come down with a sickness they don't have the cure for. And he's looking for the ace just to shut it out. They're even going to let him. They're all standing there saying, go for it, buddy. Either way, this is done. Renegades will bow out now. Legends, but no further.
You got to respect it. You can't deny it.
For Fnatic does actually get the better of them. Coldzera, however, all 3 players fall to his Glock. And there you go. Crims, well, he is apparently a bit of a rock. But a rock against 4 MIBR players may not be that big of a deal.
Absolutely insane.
On Luminosity, the team now going back to Old Faithful, and Cold might be in trouble.
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure on him. He's got to hit these shots. We saw Fallen in this spot before, the same spot, but with much more utility to work with. Here he comes once again. The first base is a Dren. He's going to hit the ground there as Cold. Oh, what? A jumping double from Cold! What is going on right now? How does he do this? Cold has saved Luminosity with the all play. Unthinkable scenes there on the B apartments. They needed a huge play, but